Hey, we're live.
All right.
Hopefully, there's not a issue with the other mic here.
I'm going to close the app and restart it, just to make sure.
Check one.
Anybody out there watching? We're using the mics on the camera tonight. Anybody out there watching? We're using the mics on the camera tonight.
You're getting feedback now. Dude, now you're creating a feedback loop.
What the hell?
Mute those because it's picking it up.
All right.
Now the question is yes or no?
All right. We got 3 people watching.
All right. Well,
Somebody comment.
can they actually
can you
hear
hear-
though?
Can you hear us now?
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, watch
We're
that.
good.
You're good.
Well,
So technically you did start on time.
we did
We
start.
started on time. A couple of difficulties here and there, but
We just did this to mess with you. We're actually
We're testing William for his abilities to be able to regurgitate the same information multiple times. My bet is he's going to be successful.
all right. So everyone out there with their ears bleeding from the whatever that was.
yeah. Anyway,
Good. So Scott can hear Pope, so that's good.
Yeah.
There was a question on whether that was going to happen.
He
or not.
loves to hear my sultry sounds. So.
It's more of that Pope.
He said, can you put the beat
Now
out?
can let Scott hear him.
all right.
Okay.
So I'm kind of bittersweet that happened, but we kind of went off on a tangent there about this. Obviously, at the start of the show, and we're going to come back to that. But what we have in our glasses
Exactly.
Yes.
is a bottle that Chuck here brought with.
Yeah.
Willet Pot Still. In case nobody knows what that is, look it up. It's sure most of you know what it is.
Yeah.
We're going to give that a go.
Yeah.
Well,
Let me.
just use the new camera and take a look at that. Up
Oh,
close.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
see?
Yeah.
A little Willet.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
A little Lazy Susan, a little Willet.
Fill that in there. Yeah.
There we go.
And it's a bottle that doubles as a bong. Is what
Yeah.
I've
Yeah.
understood.
That's many things
Yeah.
potentially.
Yeah.
As we discussed earlier, and we'll not
Among
discuss
other
again.
things.
So the reason I chose this one to bring it is there's a lot of controversy.
There
about
is.
this one.
Yes.
So if you look it up, you do the research. There's tons of people that say it's a fancy bottle and it's a shitty bourbon. And there's other people that say no, it's a good bourbon, but it's still a fancy bottle. And there's other people say, oh yeah. There's lots of comments about it, and I've never tasted it, and so I've heard both good and bad. And I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. Every whiskey reviewer, I guess, has to review
It's-
this
yeah,
at some point to see if they actually
yes.
like it or not. You can't disregard
I know where
the
I
fact.
sit.
Yeah, you can't disregard the fact it's a cool bottle, but
It is.
that
Yeah.
shouldn't define
Definitely
it,
cool
right?
bottle.
Let's judge every bourbon for its actual
should not,
flavor.
but the bottle definitely draws the eye because there's
Oh, yeah.
there's no other bottle out there like it's shaped like a still.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
nobody else does that, and it's awesome. I
And
love it.
multiple reviews said it had a little bit of a licorice note, and I love absinthe and
Yeah.
anise
Oh, yes.
and
Mhm.
stuff like that have
Mhm.
that little bit of a licoricey
Yeah.
kind of note, and so that was another reason why I'm like, all right.
Well, dude, it smells hot right out of the gate.
Dean, do you have one down there?
I do not.
Oh, yeah.
We can correct that.
We
But-
got-
and you know what? Probably nobody out there even knows who Chuck is.
Well,
Because it was.
Yeah,
you know.
Well,
it's true.
so this is Chuck, and he's from California.
yeah.
Communist
keep-
California.
Let's keep with that theme.
Yeah.
Chuck from California.
I'm Pope.
I'm Rob,
I'm Mike. Seems like you've done that before.
and
And
this is
Dean's over there
The
off
man
to the
behind the
side.
curtain.
I'm here.
Dean's off camera, and this is the whiskey and glass tequila review.
Mm.
Seems like we've gone over that before already. but-
Deja vu.
It's smelling better too the longer it sits.
Yeah, but nobody knew that.
Ooh,
Well, that's the thing is, I think you gotta let that
It
let that
doesn't
breathe
smell
for a
bad.
little bit too, man.
No,
You
it
gotta
smells
let
a little sweet.
it breathe
The
a little
nose
bit.
is good.
the nose is pleasant.
Yeah, but I smell the heat.
That's what I
The
said.
heat is
That,
there.
right,
What is-
right out
I
of the
don't
gate, you know
remember
it's going to be
what proof
hot.
that comes
Yeah.
in.
90,
Is it 90 proof? Yeah.
I believe, or 90. No,
I mean, if you're talking,
96.
you need to clear some sinus
90.
passages,
I think
man.
it'd be
This will
like
do it.
96.
I agree.
Yeah.
Does it say 47% proof?
So
94.
94
94.
So
proof.
94.
94.
There you go.
94. A little over 90.
So Patrick says that he was telling you about Willa at his wedding. So
Sorry, Patrick. I may have forgotten parts of that, even though it was your wedding.
there was a lot going on today.
This is-
That
happened.
that only
Look.
means it was a good wedding.
Just so everybody knows, my really, really good friend Patrick, go all the way back to Butte, Montana when we were kids, and so yes, he is quite the aficionado when it comes to bourbons and stuff as well. So I can't remember them all, Patrick. He's been privileged to have quite a few good ones. So.
Nice.
Yeah,
But has he tried this?
I guess so. I guess
Oh,
he was
I'm
telling
sure.
me about it.
He's talking it up at his wedding. So he's
Mm.
talking bourbon at his own wedding. That's good. That's good.
Patrick Novak.
Yep.
All
All right, Bope's going. Oh, that's good. Boy, it's pretty smooth. There's not a ton going on in there.
You get that Kentucky hug though right there towards the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right at the end.
And I get that.
Got a good finish though.
It's usually
It's good finish.
it's usually from pot still stuff. You get that slightly astringent,
That burnt grain.
that
at the
burnt
bottom of the
grain
still.
at the bottom of the still.
Mm.
I'll say this: it smells a lot better.
Well, I
than it
mean, look at
tastes.
Yeah. Yeah.
look at
No, it's-
look at the grease on that, man.
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah, she's greasy.
Mhm.
It's giving you legs, William.
Oh yeah.
She is greasy.
You might be able to lube a 74 Ford with that.
And if not, you can definitely pour it in the gas tank.
Very-
Drive on down the road.
Very
just glad you
specific
didn't go
year.
another direction.
Very, very specific year. Don't dare attempt a 73 or 5. 74.
Chrysler. It's just not going to work. It's got to be a Ford.
That's right. That's right. That's exactly right.
I'll say this: although it's not my favorite, this bottle tastes better than other bottles that I've had in the past.
Yeah,
I will say that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And where
And I read that
where are
they
the where are the
made up
guys?
a match, actually.
Where are they out
We're
of?
getting it from other people.
Where are they out of?
It's
say?
it's skunky.
I know it's Kentucky, but
Yeah.
where? To say?
I can't see in this
You're-
light.
Yeah.
I need
He
more
see, he
light.
told you he wanted that
Well,
big
it's-
spotlight, but
It's from Kentucky. Well, it's got country on.
he's- Mike is from Harlan County,
brand?
Kentucky. So.
Yeah. Will it? Not that far east.
Oh, thank you for forgiving me, Patrick. I
Bardstown.
appreciate that.
He
So
says,
this
"Well, he says, well, it's one of his favorites."
That's
Well, there's a lot
Willet
of.
Distillery in Bardstown.
Bardstown. Well, there you go, man.
So again, this is just the bourbon straight. There's so many different ones, like everything.
Yeah.
You know, they make a whole bunch of different lines.
This
and
is
everything
just
else.
this is their pot still.
That's just the
Yeah.
pot still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now they do.
Dude,
have
I'll tell
some
you what.
other
There's nothing wrong
offerings.
with pot still, though, man. I I love mine, and
Yeah.
but yeah, you're right. You can get a little bit of that burnt.
Yeah, that's slightly.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
I mean, that's what you're going to get with a pot still. I mean, it's just
It's a
Probably
little
gonna happen 9
astringent.
times
It's a
out of
little earthy.
On their website,
If
it
that makes
says
sense.
nose is vanilla lemon cake.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get the lemon cake though.
I can get the sweetness out of that
Yeah.
towards the end.
I can
Yeah,
get that.
It's sweet. It's not real. The end note. I really don't taste the licorice or the anise though.
I don't-
That's
I
what
don't-
I was
Yeah,
hoping
I
to taste.
wasn't-
Yeah, no,
I wasn't
that's
thinking-
really
Well,
what I
I'm
was
glad
hoping
that I'm not tasting any licorice, so thank God for that.
Yeah.
You know, if I wanted that, I'd just go grab me some ouzo,
Just chug it.
just chug it.
so we're not getting a lot of comments. So is the sound better? Is it?
That's because there's probably only like one person on there. I mean, thanks for being on here. There's Gene. Thanks for being on, Gene.
They all left for Sunday Night Football.
Well, you can still watch that, in the
Yeah, I
background.
mean,
We're way more entertaining than what's it, Peyton Manning?
Well,
what's
you
the
know-
one where they're trying to do the double?
oh, the Peyton Eli.
Yeah, Peyton Eli
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
Is
whatever.
that Sunday or Monday?
Is
I
that
don't
Sunday?
even know.
It's one of them. I think it's Monday.
Sunday, I think.
I watched for the first time last week. I was not that interested, but
That's like,
It's okay. It depends on their gas. too.
some heat.
yeah, you got heat there at the end.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I left just a.
Definitely got some heat at the end.
I'll have just a touch
What?
in the bottom of mine. I'm gonna let it sit there.
You're gonna put that in the shit glass?
No,
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 we
no,
got a
no,
bottle
I'm gonna
there.
let that sit there. Revisit it
Always revisit.
always. All right, so that's the Willet pot still.
I'm gonna say the Kentucky Hug there at the end for me. Man, I don't like as much burn, and I did love just the flavor of it at the very beginning, right? The initial palate of it was good. It was good. The only thing, I guess, the only the drawback for me is that right there at the end, it was that I got that burn right there, man.
And
But-
for a 94 proof, it probably a little hotter than.
Well,
I
it
was-
would
Yeah,
be, and that's
yeah.
you can smell. I mean, you smell that. I mean, just when you're breathing it in, you can smell that. But I mean,
It was-
yeah, I would sit.
it was-
I would sit and literally, I'd have another glass, but yeah.
I think I'm right there with you on that. That finish is where that heat really kind of came in,
Mm-hmm.
but also on the finish is kind of where I started picking up that spent grain earthiness, almost scotchy.
Scotch.
It was a little bit. Yeah.
type.
But I mean,
it
you
wasn't
do get
peaty,
that.
but it was.
Yeah. Now on the nose and right on the front,
No, you don't get that.
Oh yeah.
it was
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
I wonder what it would be like on the rocks.
To take
Well, if it opened it up a little
pull it
bit.
back a
Yeah.
little bit.
Yeah.
It probably would. Yeah.
I think
Well,
A lot of time,
kill-
most scotches will
Let's do
recommend
this.
1 cube to kind of open them up.
I think it would kill the burn.
Since we're using that mic now, come on around. Come
Oh,
on,
yeah,
join
yeah,
the
yeah,
party.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Join the party.
I need a beer for this.
Yeah, we're gonna get Dean in here now.
Who
Yeah,
don't
no
love
excuse
Dean?
now.
I don't know. They bought me this Southern Pecan. It's Lazy Magnolia American Brown Ale. Actually, it's not bad.
Do you pick up the pecan?
I do actually,
Okay.
and I like pecan.
Is there any brown sugars in there? Or anything?
Yeah, it's sweeter than I expected, but it's still good. I mean, you could sit and drink, probably a couple of them before you'd have to, cut it with
Go
something.
pee or
Well, I'm not like you, Rob. I can sit here and drink for 2 hours and still not have to use the bathroom.
Isn't it about
so.
time for you to go pee?
no, not yet.
He's
no.
actually asking because he's gonna go.
I'm fighting it. I'm fighting it.
I can't give you shit.
I go back, man. I told you, you still have you got to put the 55-gallon, drum underneath here.
I'm just gonna put a litter box down here. And,
This is my
Well,
basement.
dude, you don't need to take a shit in it.
nah.
Just waiting for the
Scott-
catheter.
Throw a
Scott,
bucket
I
of
don't
oils
have to.
right on there.
I'll ask. I mean, I know what you're probably drinking, but what are you drinking tonight? You drinking a few bourbons? I'm sure it's.
He said he's watching football and drinking bourbon.
I
So-
bet it's an old Hamer. That'd be my guess.
Cheers to you, brother. There's nothing better than,
no, you,
drinking. You don't want to drink alone, man. So if you tune into the whiskey and glass bourbon review, you won't have to drink alone.
Oh, see there, old Hamer.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
Double oaked.
And, he,
Hey,
and he's,
Mike.
he's watching football.
Get
but he's
where
not
you can
watching
plug
us.
that in down there.
Come
on, man.
Charging station over here.
Yeah, basically.
Right? Where am I plugging in at?
Well, I don't know. You got a charger down there?
Can you guys take him with you when you go?
What are you doing, Chuck?
He'll be going to pee in
You
a
would-
minute.
Pictures you,
Facebook
you,
Live.
you.
He's a picture nut, man.
I
He's
love
a picture
pictures.
nut.
I love
So
pictures.
okay, so Mike, what'd you think about that? What'd you think about it?
It was good. It drank a little hotter than I was anticipating. But all the bad things I've heard about it, not true.
No.
Yeah.
Not true at all.
That's good.
Again, I didn't pick up on the licorice and
No,
all
I didn't
that,
pick up
but
on that either.
it's a good bourbon. It's
Yeah.
a good bourbon.
Yeah,
I mean,
I like
it's,
it.
Now,
Well,
basic bourbon.
it's a sipper, not a smasher.
But I mean, with
but-
that proof, you're going to expect some heat at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Well, we got
Well,
some
I
stuff
say
back
that-
here to blow your socks off.
yeah.
To be
I
honest,
mean, we
thought
got
it
we got
tasted
some
better than the
130
one we
proof
had a
that
little bit
drink cleaner.
Oh,
than that.
the blackened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, really? You liked it better than the black?
Yeah.
Right.
Did you try the blackened?
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What'd you think of that?
I thought it was great, especially after it sat for a while and just
Mhm.
opened up,
Yeah.
and the note was so much better on the nose and the flavor and everything. Yeah, really good.
Well, gentlemen,
Is it time? You're
the main event, the reason we are all here tonight,
Uh-oh.
and we'll have to go through that whole story all over again just because of our sound issues.
I do. I love this little turntable though.
Yeah, right.
Let's see here.
Yeah, you gotta.
You won't be able to see
You
the.
gotta get.
No.
You gotta get that light behind it again.
You won't be able to
That-
see
So-
the.
So if
There
you
you go.
decide to do any more batches of that, we're gonna need white stickers.
Yeah,
Uh,
you can see.
White-
No, you
white
won't be able to
labels.
see it, man, until we drink a little bit of it. But
Yeah.
He switched his camera again, and
All
we
right.
can,
Oh, you got the close up.
yeah, there you go, man.
there it is.
Yeah. So this,
Looks like a stoplight.
I,
Right?
I have been distilling
that's
for a long time,
It's cranberry
and
juice.
for me, it's always just been straight up, just good Indiana corn liquor, and you might infuse it with some peaches or
Bubblegum.
the bubblegum kiss, that kind of stuff. I turned Chuck onto the it's the Blue Raspberry JR, which we had. Well, we'll bring some there. Dude, I can't hook you up every time I come over.
It's pineapple one.
And the pineapple.
So
yeah, it's
I've
called
learned that you
Yeah.
personally have a plethora of various types of libations
Yes.
at your house.
Yes.
they
Yeah.
harvest that.
The pineapple lightning is once you take the shot and you eat that pineapple slice in it, dude, it's
Just peel
Yeah,
your hair
but-
the
back.
90 proof juice with the
Yeah.
180 proof pineapple.
well, and, most seriously
better
though,
than the worm.
most of what I do, I will proof down to usually
Something
it'll be
drinkable.
it'll be an 80.
Yeah.
That's what this is. It's a standard, it's a 40%er. And, but I've done, I did a 100% or a 50% 100 proof vodka, potato vodka from my buddy Dickhead last year or the year before. And I'll never freaking do that shit again. That was 25 pounds of russet potatoes, 5 pounds of 3-row malt, barley and everything. Oh my God, it was a pain in the
How many
ass.
hours did you spend?
Oh
peeling
Jesus!
potatoes?
More than I wanted to. I can tell you that. But
But it's fabulous.
That'll-
I mean, yeah, it's, but
It was fabulous. Vodka.
good stuff. I mean, yeah, thank you. But Chuck was out a few years ago. He comes out, usually every year, and he's like, well, we're both huge tequila drinkers, and especially añejos, and which is about all I'll drink. It's got to look like motor oil, or I'm not drinking it, right? And so he's like, well, have you ever done, a tequila? And I'm like, no. The agave is pretty, pricey and everything, and you screw
Yeah.
that shit up, and that's just a lot of time and money. But so I said, you know what, I will. I said I'll try a small batch, and this sat in Kentucky charred white oak for 2 years, which more than qualifies it for añejo. It's well past 18 months. And then it's been bottled now for about 6 months. So it's been sitting at 2.5 years, and I had made a deal with Chad. I said, I'll do it, but until you're able to come back, we will not taste it. So this is the absolute, be kind and gentle, right? Because it could just taste like shit.
This is the inaugural
This
run.
is the inaugural, and
Oh,
Chuck
yeah.
is here,
And I couldn't
and
make it last year, and he's like, that fucking bottle's gonna have to wait another year.
oh yeah, dude, it sits up on my bar, just going. I'm like, no, I said I wouldn't drink.
His discipline's amazing.
Right?
So
Just drink me.
yeah,
Holy
so
smokes.
I would say that you're gonna probably want to let it breathe a little bit, but we'll certainly.
Oh, he's got his own. That's
He's got
right.
his own-
Well,
Right.
I don't pick favorites around here, so I will be brutally honest.
Well, that's.
I'll say this: when you had the cap off, I took a sniff, and it smelled good.
You know, and it is 100. You know, obviously it is 100%. It is 100% agave, and you know, when you think of any, I mean, whether it's tequila or it's a bourbon or whatever, right? I mean, in that charred oak, when they char that wood, it caramelizes the sugars in the wood, right? And that's where you get that caramel. That's where you get
It's
that.
a lot of caramel in there.
That's where you get that kind of that vanilla.
Vanilla.
And then, of course, you know, you combine it with the smoke from the char, and
Definitely tequila.
you should get some spices in there.
Chad is out there. He said we should stop talking about it and drink it. I don't know.
Yes, Mr. Knotts. Drink.
Dude, I bet your woman appreciates that 3 seconds that you put in before.
I will. Chad's last reference there is
Shut up and drink it.
that's our drinking song. I will sing that for you all.
Nice.
Just for you, Chad. I'll make sure.
Yeah, so
Can we go back to this camera quick now that it's in a glass?
Yeah,
just
yeah.
Oh yeah.
to showcase this color.
there you go.
There you go.
yeah, you would not guess that's tequila.
Yeah, there you go.
Do that one. That's got a bowl.
No,
She's-
we brought Dean in tonight because he's the Whiskey and Glass Bourbon Review resident tequila
This is
expert.
this is our resident tequila
Just because it's the
aficionado,
best local.
Yeah, so
and he's free.
yeah.
Yeah. Hey, don't tell my wife I'm cheap.
That does smell.
Oh,
What? Did you taste it?
not yet.
I'm scared too.
Not yet.
Just the nose is
It
really
smells
good.
really good, Pope.
thank you, brother.
That's
There's
That's
like
complex.
caramel,
That
there's
smell
chocolate,
like-
there's spice.
There
there's
it
Yeah,
is.
this doesn't smell like
Spice.
really tequila.
Well,
It's-
that was through. I did that through my reflux still, so it's been. I always distill twice and triple filter
I was gonna
everything
say,
I
did
do.
you triple filter this
Yep,
too?
that's
Yeah.
triple filtered, but it's been distilled through a reflux still twice. So out of the batch basically was because it's a small batch, dude. So what you guys are tasting right here, three quarts. One's going home with him, one's staying with me, and I brought one over here. So so there you have it. Cheers, gentlemen.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, genitals.
Oh, that is complex.
It
There is
is.
that.
I
is
don't
like-
even know where to start with that. That's a
There is fire in that. That is fucking.
There's oak, but
Yeah.
There's a lot of oak in it.
there's a lot of
there's
oak.
a lot of oak.
But I get there's a spice that I'm getting that I can't put my finger on.
Like a coriander or something, man.
But the burn is really light.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's no
Yeah.
burn.
No.
Yeah, it's an 80 proof.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know anything about tequilas. Do they do barrel proof tequilas or full proof tequilas?
Some. Yes.
Do they do stuff like that?
Yeah, and I mean, your typical, again, just the difference between a Blanco and a Reposado and an Añejo or an extra Añejo is just nothing more than how much time is it spending in the barrel. That's really all it's doing. Because, most of them are all an 80 proof, 40% or so. It really just becomes, what was possibly infused during the distillation process, because they're all going to be, in some sort of a Kentucky charred oak.
So what was the char level on this?
Some of the ones
Was
they
it
do,
a-
they
Oh, it's
age in
charred.
whiskey
Is
barrels.
it like a 5? Is it alligator char?
Yeah, it's a pretty
Okay.
heavy char.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I can taste
So-
that
Oh, yeah.
char. That
I'm
alligator
getting the
char.
oakiness, but so the char that I'm getting, it's a heavy char, but the char that I'm getting reminds me of a mezcal,
Yeah.
where they smoke the agave
Yeah.
before they ferment
Actually
it.
make
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
And and that was the thing. I was so concerned about, possibly burning the mash, that I just, dude, it was the longest run. I think I
Just
started
low and slow.
like 8 a.m, and I think final finished product finished at like midnight.
Wow.
So it was a low and really slow
That is
process, man.
that is incredibly smooth and incredibly.
So here's to you,
incredibly
Chuck.
complex.
Oh,
Thank you,
thanks for the.
Dude,
Man,
I'd love a cigar with this.
Oh,
I mean, that would
Right?
be fucking-
Oh yes.
So are we gonna make
Absolutely.
some margs out of this later, or? I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
You might want to dump it in. You might want to dump it in Cross's spit jar.
This is by no means a margs tequila.
It just like you said, the complexity of this is just.
Yeah, I
it's-
know it's.
I'm still trying to break it down.
Th-
as I go
yeah.
This
down.
might almost need a cube too, just to let.
I was just getting ready to say this
Right,
probably
it'll
would
open
be
up
good.
a little bit, and
Hit it with that boat motor. See what happens.
I almost felt like there was a little
Yeah, this-
chocolate in the second time.
this, yeah, that's
Yeah.
just a little bit
So
of time.
I was
It needs to open up. a
Very
little more.
heavy on the chocolate.
What's it?
Yeah.
On the
Yeah, and I
nose.
think I mean, like I said, it hasn't breathed outside of that bottle in 2.5 years, man. So this is the first oxygen it's pretty much seen.
And it's
It's
really
I'll
good.
take it. Kind of like a toasted nut or something.
Even with that, it's really good.
Yeah, I'll take some more as well.
Say when.
Yes, sir.
He didn't say when.
I see what you did there.
All right, when?
Mike, let me see that boat motor.
Thanks so much, sir.
Absolutely.
I'm curious now.
I'm impressed.
Thank you.
Now
I'm
we're
about
getting
to-
into science here.
Oh,
I'm about
gosh,
to take
here we
this
go.
tequila
When?
and fluff it up.
I didn't say when.
Oh, he's gonna put some shit in it.
Dude, I'll step back. There, I'll do that to Mike.
You see it?
I can see it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind. Yeah, I wouldn't mind a big old nice little solid ice ball in that thing.
Yeah, right?
I think it would open it
I
up
guess I'll
some.
open it up just a little bit.
Yeah.
If I'd have
Yeah,
known, I
watch
would have
this
brought
thing.
mine. Oh,
Oh, ask and ye shall
there
receive.
you go.
So that tamed down the chocolate quite a bit.
Did it?
Yeah, so this smells completely
Throw
different.
that in your glass there.
Oh, I do.
Get it.
I do, sir. Go ahead and pass that down. I was just trying to find it.
But- those are
Buttons
good.
on the very
Those
tip.
Yeah, you
Oh,
can see
tip.
it.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's what I'm looking for. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so that right there, it brought more the smoke for it, I think, and pulled some of that chocolatiness,
Mhm.
some of that spice chocolate.
Thank you,
away
sir.
from it.
Oh, yeah.
It's like it was made for that glass.
Mmm.
Yeah, see, now I'm almost getting a little bit of caramel or something out of it. Or a little bit like
Well,
that.
the hope
Yeah.
was going to be that
It's not
sitting there so
I mean,
long
does
it was
not
going to
taste
pick
like
up some of those
tequila.
No, it
some of
doesn't
those
taste like tequila at all.
some of those caramelized sugars from the wood is what I was really hoping
Yeah.
for. I wanted it to have a little bit more sweetness to it too.
And so I'm getting
yes,
like the burnt sugar, like a flan type.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like a burnt
Yep.
sugar, but this to me tastes more like a mezcal than it does a tequila.
I haven't had Nesca. So
No?
Oh,
No.
no.
So
Oh,
it's,
yeah.
it's so
It's like a peaty scotch version of.
yeah, sort of.
Okay.
So there's so when they do mezcals versus tequila, what they do is they take the agave and they get a fire going, and it's kind of like have you seen those Hawaiian barbecues where they
Mhm.
bury a
Like
cow
luau's,
underground
yeah.
and stuff?
Mhm.
You know,
Oh yeah, yeah.
it's kind of like that, and they'll smoke all of this agave,
Yeah.
and then once it's done smoking, they dig it out and they run it through a mill with a donkey and like a wheel, and they just crush it, and then they do the ferment.
They do a lot
And
of things with donkeys.
Yeah.
It's a children's show, folks.
why am I not
I,
surprised?
This is a family establishment.
all I know is all I heard was tequila and donkey show.
Lord.
No, it's just me. It's just me, man.
Like, just-
The long hair and
it's
the
not
beard
Lord,
tells you
I
all.
know.
Well, you're not a
That's
tequila
awesome.
man, so
Yeah, right.
I'm not. This is
That's
this
what I was
is
gonna
good.
say.
No, I like
It's way different than tequila. I mean,
Yeah.
it doesn't.
I was gonna say. I mean,
No, it's not
bottom
a
line.
normal
I think we
tequila,
all
no.
agree. This is damn good juice.
It's,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
spectacular
Yeah.
juice.
well, I appreciate that. Thank you.
How
Extremely
is it on
complex
ice,
and
Bo?
unique.
It is another complexity.
I almost taste cola in it or something too.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
can see
I
that.
can see that. Yeah.
Does anybody
That
else want
is
to try
It,
it
really
on
nice.
ice?
really, I think you should. It really,
Well,
man,
that ice
it,
cube
You
fit
got
in
an
one
ice
of
cube?
these?
I have glasses.
it really, it really mellows it out at the very beginning. I mean,
I would definitely try it on ice.
It's like almost muted some of it at the beginning with that ice after it sat there for a while now and gotten cold.
Because I've had some chilled tequilas,
Yeah.
and they're not good. A couple of them were not
I'll tell you
good.
this,
No chills.
she picked up some oils and stuff like
Oh
that.
yeah, there's
from
a
the
ton
barrel.
in there.
Well, you know,
Because-
and when I do
I don't know
It
if
is. It's greasy.
I don't know if
Yeah.
it's 74 Ford ready, but it's
no, that's 47. 47 Ford, dude.
Greasy.
Well, and that's the thing is that I know I do end up leaving. I'll leave some hearts, in the jar because I make sure that I am way into the hearts so that there's not even a hint of heads, and I stop well before the tails because
you guys know what that means, the hearts and tails on that? He had to
yeah.
describe that to me. It was quite the sound.
so.
There is a
That's a donkey
science
thing,
behind it.
right?
Oh, and he does the tongue's no longer getting numb.
Well,
I'm getting
Well,
so
So
the
you know what
heads.
you do with your heads, right?
absolutely.
You throw it in a mason jar filled full of cotton balls and
Thank
a fire
you very
starter.
much.
Well, they are fire start, but you know what you can do is you can take those heads and you can just save them up, dude, and then you can actually throw them back in,
Do a run.
and yes. So I don't ever do. For the most part, I don't do stripping runs. I'll do a full distillation and then I'll run it back again. Yeah.
Can I take just a little bit more of that?
Oh, absolutely.
So Julie Nash is watching, and I kind of figured out why Rob Caddick is not commenting
that's good,
tonight.
sir.
I just received a text message.
Apparently they did a little bar hopping today.
Think,
Oh,
think old Rob got into.
Oh my!
I think he got into the rum a little bit today. I'll keep that off camera, but I think he's.
All I can
taking
tell you
a
is he
nap.
looks passed out. So.
He's just taking a nap.
Do we have anybody on
looks
drinking
like
with us?
that's
You
an
know,
definition of a
in
perfect
Belize?
Sunday
Yes.
afternoon is what that is.
Especially if you're down in Belize.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
You
yeah,
want
that's
to top
awesome.
on? You want to top on that, Ron?
Yeah, I'll take a.
You got,
Give me-
since you
give
got
me a
that, you got
squirt.
that big giant.
Tell us what you guys are drinking.
Gracious.
Of course, not Rob, because he
Pope.
probably shouldn't be doing that.
Yeah, what's Patrick and
Here's
Chad
the deal.
having if they're still on?
Gracias.
I don't know if they're still on.
Probably some Diet Pepsi or.
Yeah, exactly.
This tequila looks like Diet
Well,
Pepsi in my
it
glass
does.
right now.
Well, I know Chad's just bummed because avid Seahawks fan, as I am as well, and it's not until tomorrow that they
Wah.
play, so it's his old days. But Patrick, on the other hand, grew up a freaking Steelers fan, so I don't know how you guys feel about that. You guys are exactly.
Yeah. No, because Guitarlos is a huge
Really?
Steelers fan. He's
Oh,
a Pennsylvania
shit.
boy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he also grew up in the armpit of America up there
Well,
in Gary.
Sorry, Guitar Love.
So,
Yeah.
but so what do you think after it's
There's-
kind of chilled?
Dude, there's a spice that I'm picking up that I cannot, for the life of me.
So I said it's like a coriander.
I agree.
dude.
It's a
It's like
tobacco almost.
There's a slight
yeah,
tobacco,
slight tobacco.
But
kind of
there's
spice.
some kind of spice that I can't put my finger on. I mean, it's something that I've had before, and back
know.
here, they say you only use 10% of your brain. If I could access those files, I'd tell you what it was. Right. Because
10%.
When did you just start using 3%?
Overachiever.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
He says we're running on about 3% around here.
It's all good.
I can't bring it.
So
to
what
the
do
front.
you guys got? What do you got coming up, man? You guys got something coming up, or what's going on?
Same shit, different day.
What about you, dude? With Soul Shifter, got anything
Well,
going?
now that my shoulder's doing better and all that type of stuff,
He had a masturbatory accident and had to go into rehab. So
yeah.
Is,
is
is
that
that
right?
what it sounds like?
Not
Yeah.
at all. Not at all. It was a hockey injury.
that's what it sounds like.
All right. Just wanted to clarify.
Like, wait a
that.
minute, what's going on here?
As William says, you know the number one way old people get
Thing
injured?
must be a hog.
Doing
dude.
things that
Blowing
young
your
people
shoulder
should be
out.
doing.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's
The
exactly
number one
right.
way old people get hurt.
That's right.
So yeah, I'm in my 50s playing hockey still, and I love it. But yeah, no, fucked up my shoulder, surgery. I've been on the recovery from the sling and all that. So just starting to play the drums again. We've had a couple practices now, and hopefully gonna be doing some
you
gigs
sounded
soon.
pretty damn good Friday night at
Oh,
Mark's
thanks.
Pub.
That was a lot of fun. That was a
Would
shitload
you
of
jump
fun.
in for a song? Or
Yeah.
two?
Yeah. Scott,
Mr.
Scott, who's on, I don't know if he's still on, but
Yes,
he
he's
was
still on.
he was so generous to let me third time now come and play on his drum kit, which is awesome. It's such a
Scott's a
unique
fucking great
layout.
guy.
Oh, Scott's great.
Actually, Scott
No,
and Rich
no.
are both on here.
Oh, are they?
No,
They
jeez.
both said that
Jeez.
Scott loves written requests at the show. So everyone, the next 13 floor show, get your written
Keep
request
it up,
in.
keep it up, Wyland. No,
All you got to do is walk up to the lead singer and ask him personally, "Hey, can you sing this?"
yeah. And I will give you the same response I give everybody.
Give me $100
No,
bill
I
with
say,
the song on it, you might get it next
does this
time.
look like a fucking jukebox?
I'm gonna do
No,
that. I'm gonna do that every show
why?
that I go to.
I'm gonna walk up with the
gave
quarter.
Why
Where's
gave
the
up the
slot?
kit and no, Chuck came up and did Whiskey, Beer, and Wine by Buddy Guy and
Texas Flood.
Texas Flood by Stevie Ray Vaughan.
Yeah,
so
two fun blues songs.
yeah,
Nice.
no, it was
Yeah,
good time, man. It was a
really,
good
really
time. Yeah.
Yeah, the band sounded great, man. You guys, no band does 2 hours just straight, like you guys do. I mean, that first set, nobody does that. I mean, that's awesome.
Dude, it just flies
guys-
by.
Yeah,
it flies
great
by.
stamina, great energy,
Yeah.
great keeps everybody in the bar. No, it was
No, it was
very impressive.
it was good. And then, of course, man, we were supposed to headline last night. We were supposed to headline the Jonesboro River Rally, and we got rained out. And it's the first time we've had a full rain out in 5 years on the 13th floor. So it sucks that it ended up being the largest motorcycle rally in Indiana, but I was talking to the lady that Carmen Mitchell, the lady that
Rob-
runs it,
Rob
and
Placement.
Monica, and they both said, well, we want to have you guys back next year, so we're going to headline the 20th anniversary of the Jonesboro River Rally. So we're pretty stoked about that. But it all works itself out. It all works itself out.
Yeah.
They're great people, and I mean there was still a lot of bikes there. I mean it's a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday deal, and we were there last time. Like, oh my God, I couldn't believe. I've been to Sturgis several times, and I mean it's kind of like a mini Sturgis. I mean just bikes everywhere. Great vendors everywhere. You bought a knife or something.
Yeah, I brought a knife for my son.
Yeah, that's what I told him. I'm like, yeah,
13-year-old son, I bought him a stiletto.
yeah,
That's awesome.
yeah. No, they had some pretty
I love
cool.
it.
They had some pretty cool vendors there, and of course the food was incredible. So yeah,
13th floor is going to be in Speedway this Wednesday, right?
yes, actually, thank you. We're gonna
Yeah.
Jeep night at Daredevil Brewing Company in Speedway. We're playing 7 to 9, so you'll get a full 2 hours of rock and roll with no breaks in the middle because there ain't no pussies on the 13th floor. But the
Dry or wet. Just
dry or wet, Guitarlos. Yeah,
just period.
inside joke.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So, surprisingly enough, we
Is this
we
the
lost
stand-in?
Rob.
When he
Yeah.
leaves?
That's the stand-in.
When Rob leaves, that's
Right?
the stand-in?
Yeah,
This is the Rob Placement.
yeah,
I like that.
yeah. So
I like the stand-in. That's perfect. Nobody will notice.
He's got better verbiage.
yeah, Wyland. Yeah,
Close to the same
tell him
year,
this sounds too loud.
Right?
Yeah, if it's too loud, you're too damned old.
Oh yeah.
All right. Well,
Yeah, and then we have a Pope and Guitarlo show. This Friday, at Spencer Farm Winery up in Noblesville.
Nice.
That's 6:30 to 9:30. Man, and it's supposed to be beautiful out. So you come out, you bring your lawn chairs, bring your blankets, bring any kind of food. It's kid friendly. It's pet friendly. The only thing you can't bring is your own alcohol because they serve all kinds. Their wine slushies are dangerous. So come out to Spencer Farm Winery in Noblesville on Friday night. Come out to Daredevil and Speedway this Wednesday night.
Make sure you have your written request for songs beforehand.
My Sharona.
Yeah, my Sharona,
I think I'm just gonna start, carrying a flamethrower or something. Let you bring that up on a napkin. Yeah. So
I hear they love Nickelback. They love playing Nickelback. So
Oh, awesome.
a whole set of Nickelback.
keep it up, Mike.
Right? Couple white snakes on.
Yeah. Well,
I might
because
come now.
originally Chuck wanted. He's like, dude, can we do some country music?
Oh,
Yeah.
no, that was absolutely never a possibility.
I did hear some polka the other night, though.
Yeah.
You did hear
that
some
was good.
polka,
I
yeah.
like some
You
polka.
did.
I could rock some.
You
polka.
did,
Oh,
man.
my God.
Yeah. Yeah, Terry joined right in. Yeah.
He did.
He
It was
seemed
kind of
actually
scary.
excited about that.
He did.
Well,
we
I
actually could've-
I-
I think because he went right into it. We
No,
could've done
I
polka
actually
songs.
believe. I think he has actually played polka with some other musicians he knows out in Pennsylvania. So, and they love their polka.
Well, if you're looking at brown case behind the soundboard there, that's an accordion down there. So
Is
we
it
can
really?
we can get it going.
Oh, we get him.
Get some
After
Weird
this
Al
one-
Yankovic shit.
Oh, the cameras go off. We're gonna do a
we'll
polka.
bring it out.
Well, who joined us?
Oh, that's
What's
Rob.
his-
He just went to go pee. That's fine.
Yeah,
Pope,
I'm back.
Pope
The
Tate.
stand
Look at
is
Mike
gone.
goes this.
Right?
He says.
The
First
stand-in
off,
has some
we
amazing
Led
commentary.
Zeppelin in there.
Where's the Zeppelin?
Right? Listen, please.
Scott said you guys love Led Zeppelin.
Yeah, we love
Oh,
Led
yeah.
Zeppelin.
Love Zeppelin.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh, Taylor Swift. Huh?
Greatest.
What?
And you
Greatest
guys do
rock
some. You
band
guys
of
do
all
some
time.
great Zeppelin songs, actually.
You sound just like Taylor Swift. I think we should get a.
Yeah, keep it up, Guitarlos.
I'd ask you to sing a Taylor Swift song, but I don't know any. So
No,
Dude,
exactly.
we were out at a venue in
Oh,
Danville,
Guitarlos is in here.
and
Yep.
you're in the middle of you just finished like Zeppelin, an AC/DC tune, and a Black Sabbath tune, and some chick comes walking up, and she's like, do you know any Taylor Swift? Said, who?
Really?
What?
Yeah. It's like, what planet are you on? Yeah. Yeah. Well, we'll see if Taylor Swift's still around in 50 years, and then that'll technically be classic music. So we'll see.
You know what Taylor Swift knows nowadays? Hut, hut, hut.
Tui?
Right.
Wow.
About 6 months ago, and you guys are probably just going to turn your noses up at this.
Is it a Taylor Swift
No,
bourbon?
no. I'm in my garage. I think I was planing some boards down in my garage, working on some wood stuff. Got the radio going in the background, and
that's what he
I'm
calls it.
dialed in. I'm dialed into a classic rock station, and Green Day comes on.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
on a class rock.
That's
On a
fine.
classic rock
No.
Green
No.
Day
No.
comes on.
No. Well, that's all those A&R people. They don't know what
Everything
the
just
hell.
left my body.
Well,
Day come on.
Guitarlos loves Green Day.
I love Green Day.
But
Yeah.
still, that is not
I
a
love Green Day
classic
too.
rock.
Not
No,
a classic
I
rock.
do
Not
not.
in my house.
No.
Yeah.
Not in my house.
No.
Not at all.
That happened the first time I heard Metallica on a classic rock station.
Yeah,
Like, I'm
I
not
bet.
listening to that station
Yeah,
anymore.
it's
That's-
depressing. It's depressing, and it's not the music.
Not
it's,
anymore.
It's your age.
I mean, it could be.
It's-
You'd be 25 years old. It's still not classic rock.
nah,
It's not. Well, there you have it.
yeah, blew my mind. Couldn't believe it. No fucking way.
Well, Pope, I like it with ice too.
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I like it as much with the ice
Well-
as I do just neat.
Yeah.
I
It's-
prefer it
Me
with
too.
ice because I'm just not a tequila guy.
Meow, meow.
Yeah, whatever.
I think I prefer.
I'm
Any
not the
tequila.
guy. You see,
Neat.
I'm drinking it
Yeah.
here. I'm
Yeah,
not-
any
I'm not
tequila
yelling
for
about
that
it.
matter, I would prefer it on ice. But
No.
that being said, this neat, I like it a lot on the nose. On the nose, it is. Drinking it though, I prefer it on ice. I think it tames down. I think it pulls a little bit of.
That's why I said it
Pulls a
kind of
little bit
mutes.
of
It
oak back,
mutes.
pulls
It mutes a little
of the
bit.
oak
Yeah,
back, a
it
little bit
pulls
of
some of the oak and some of the smoke back, and I get more of that chocolate.
Rob, it's
But
okay.
think
I'll go get the margarita mix. It's fine. You don't have to keep asking. It's fine. We'll go get it.
You're passive.
Let me tell you what. If
There's
you're,
passive aggressive
if
way
you're,
of
if
asking
you're,
for
if you're
the
mixing
margarita
your
mix.
tequila, you're drinking the wrong shit.
I'm not doing that. I'll stick. If it comes to that, I'll just stick to my bourbon.
He
Well,
is
did-
not doing that
Personally,
until you
I
leave.
think the
Did we
ice
get
muted a lot of the flavor.
did Mike or Chris Cross? Were
I think
they
the
on
ice
here tonight?
muted a
Chris
lot
was
of the
on here.
flavor,
Was she?
Yeah, like it pulled a lot. It pulled a lot
Yeah.
of things back.
which I didn't
Dang.
like.
I don't know. Who's Denny Michael? Is that one of your buddies?
No, I think it was a spammer.
Oh, gotcha.
One of those they'll ship
What's
burn
his-
to you. You know.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh,
Dude,
Danny Michael, here's
he
I'm gonna give you my
posted-
social security number, my credit card number,
yeah,
my
he
address.
posted something. He posted something about this, and then this guy replies to my comment, telling me to get a hold of him because he knows where he can get
He can get
where
you
he can
some of that.
actually get me
Right?
some Williams XXX Añejo.
He's got bottles on the
He's
shelf.
got bottles
right
on the
now.
shelf ready to go.
But he is a Nigerian prince, so
Yeah.
it makes sense.
Yeah.
It makes sense that he would have that on the shelf.
Yeah. I've been
He just
stockpiling
need-
it
he
for
just
years.
needs-
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Your social
I'm
security
just
number,
like,
your
I'm like,
wife's,
did this
your
guy
mom's,
break into my
a couple
house?
bank account numbers.
Yeah,
See, Chris is on. Yep, they're on.
yeah. Hi, Chris.
I don't know if we're gonna put any of this in the sip and spit bottle, but you know.
No,
Yeah,
well,
that's-
that's bourbon. That's a bourbon bottle.
We think there's
It's not a straight up
there's-
spody at this
there's
point.
things
You know,
going in
it's
there, I don't
opening
know.
up to everything.
No, we're not just.
Yeah. You want a little more of that on there?
You better tell him.
Here,
When?
just a little.
Oh yeah, I prefer
Perfect.
not on ice.
Yeah,
I'll
I
take a little bit straight.
Yeah, I liked it neat.
Yeah,
I liked it neat.
neat
When-
was much better. I love the flavor.
Thank you. Well, I think.
That-
Hey, look at
that-
we've
the
exposed
nose-
we've
the nose-
exposed the triple N.
The
We've
nose-
exposed the triple X Añejo.
Nice.
That is such a unique nose. mean,
I will.
Chocolate comes back.
There we go. We got the triple X on the.
Okay.
There you go.
You gotta get that good flashlight through it again.
Oh yeah,
It's-
here.
I
Maybe now that it's.
I don't know, dude. Yeah, there you go. It
I'll
just
let you move it, Chuck.
Coming to an O'Reilly Auto Parts near you.
Yeah. Well, you know, I tell you, like I said, dude. I mean, it only came out with with 3 quarts.
For back down.
So, I definitely will do it again. Unlike, the vodka, which there's no way in hell, I would do that. But I definitely am going to do it again. And I'm getting actually ready to do a run because I don't have any more bubblegum Kiss.
So you had a corn liquor?
Yeah, I'm out of bubblegum Kiss. So everybody seems to like that.
Now, would you do this the same way, same still way? Because you have multiple ways. You have pot still, right?
Yeah.
And the
You
other
got the
one.
reflux still.
Yep, got the reflux still.
So you do it the same way, or how do you think it would
I-
differ if you were to have pot still?
I think that you probably a lot of the caramelization, probably that caramel that you get, some of that burn, the burnt that
that's
you
your pot
get,
still.
that your pot still imparts on it. And I don't know if I would want to do it through a pot still, simply because
Like, what,
pot
you
still's
got
not gonna. Pot still will impart more flavor, but you can really raise the proof through the reflux.
Yes.
And which is what I'm looking for, is to get the highest. I mean, obviously, the higher you get, the less quantity you're going to have. But that's really what I'm looking for, because
Yeah.
I'm looking for to I just want to infuse it with the charred Kentucky oak. So what I did was I got the Kentucky oak, and then I charred it myself to put the char on it that I wanted before it went in. And it was only going to be in there about about a year and a half. If you'd have came back last year, it would have been a year. It'd have been a year and a half.
So I'm taking
Credit.
full credit.
All the
credit.
credit.
Say credit. It's fine.
It's extra añejo
Yeah.
because of me.
Thank you for the spirit, sir.
Yeah. So it, you know, I
Already
definitely will
gone.
do it
It'd be
again.
gone.
Right?
And
A year and a half ago, this would have been terrible. But
Yeah.
today, it is.
I
amazing.
definitely would do it again. I mean, but I think I would be able to. I think I'd probably be able to cut my run down by cut 4 hours off of it because I was
much
just
more of it.
paranoid as hell that I was
Sweet.
gonna,
Yeah.
that I was really gonna, you know,
Well,
just burn.
I agree with you on that one. After having that on ice and then coming back to this, yeah,
yeah, it
this
is.
This is where
It's
it's
better,
the way to go.
It's better neat, and
Yep.
it's
Absolutely.
getting more and more complex and opened
Yeah.
up.
Well, good. I appreciate it, man. I'm glad you guys like it because,
Yeah, right?
you know, like I said, it was just one of those things where it was like, well, shit, you don't ever know, right? I brought Bumblegum Kiss over here. I was pretty much, you know, I was pretty confident that you were
Dude.
both going to be like, yeah, that's okay.
no, it was good.
And
Sweet,
You went home
yes.
with an empty bottle, so
I did basically go home with almost an empty quart. So
What did we start mixing it with? The ginger beer.
you mixed one with a ginger beer and actually it wasn't that bad.
that shit slapped.
Yeah,
Really?
it was good.
Yes, dude.
It was
that
good.
shit was killer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Chris said, Mike said no hop to it in his bottle. So
Okay.
I assume that means from this point forward. I don't know. I mean,
Well, I have to say, you know, Chuck, I appreciate you bringing the Willet, and I
Yeah.
mean that's the first
Again.
time that I've had that.
First time I've had it. I've heard about it for years. I'm like, all right, well, I'm finally gonna see if it's.
Well, I mean, your drunk married buddy apparently was plying you with it, and you.
Yeah, Pat. Well, he may have told me about it, but he wasn't offering it up or inviting me over to have any. Thank you, Pat, if you're still on.
No, he, you know.
Yeah, but no. So
Yeah, yeah, and both. I just want to say, you know, right out of the gate, when you look at the comments there, that you know, Y and Guitarlos, you both can suck it. So
Cheers.
The whole thing. The whole thing.
your buddy Patrick gave you a thumbs up.
oh yeah, see, he's still there. He's still there. I knew Pat would. Say that.
A thumbs up or a middle finger.
Yeah, exactly.
It looks like a movie in the middle.
Good. And the middle finger. That's
Close
enough.
all right, Scott,
Maybe-
we can go back to the soundboard if you.
It'd be a terrible towel if he had one.
Oh, pity fan.
Hope that terrible towel burns.
Oh,
Oh,
All right,
Yeah.
well, this has been fun.
Yeah.
Thank you, Pope, Chuck, hanging out with us tonight.
absolutely. Thank you guys.
absolutely.
Bringing the juice tonight because they were both
Very nice.
really good.
Both were good.
Excellent. Excellent. Well, I'm glad you
Again,
guys enjoyed
yeah,
it.
thank you for the
Multi-purpose.
yeah. Of course, he meant like a decanter.
Yeah.
That's gonna make a great infinity bottle one day.
Yeah.
Everything goes.
He's gonna go. I'm gonna replace the stopper with one that lights up.
It's gotta be silicone, man. It's gotta be silicone.
Nothing Fallon. All about that.
Nothing.
Mike's going. I haven't shut it down yet.
I'm going to be very upset in a couple weeks. I'm going to go, there's a Willet bottle down here somewhere.
Yeah.
That's it. Why does it stink?
Nope.
That's awesome. It's like shit, exactly. You nailed it, Dean.
Right?
This started at sound check, and you see how sound check went. So,
Yeah. Yeah, this live just got flagged.
Oh yeah.
Sound check was amazing.
Yeah, you
I
guys,
thought it was good.
you guys
something.
missed the sound check. It was
Yeah.
filthy.
Oh.
Well, I mean, I appreciate it, man. It's you know, love watching your guys' antics, and you certainly bring some value when it comes to all of the tastings that you do. So
It's fun. We do it for fun, and we just want everybody else to see how fun it is, and hopefully we inspire somebody else to do the same thing, you know?
well, I mean, you know,
Absolutely.
it's the only reason that Chuck flew out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
That and to piss on Scott's drum kit. So he put his balls on the drum kit.
Hey,
Not at all.
Did you touch his drum set?
I played it.
Oh,
Nice enough to let me play
he
the
defiled
drum
it,
set,
dude.
You touched his
He
drum set.
defiled it. Yeah, he put his balls on the drum set. So.
Nice. Put his
Yeah.
balls
Yeah.
on
They
the
were
drum
well
set.
sheathed. They were well sheathed.
I don't need to know about. I don't need to know about what the covering was, dude.
He said
It was mostly the snare, so it didn't even matter that much. I mean,
the balls were sheathed, the taint was not.
It is hard. It is hard to cover the tape.
right across the stick.
but that crash cymbal
Scott,
will
how's
never
that-
see the light of day again. I
Oh,
can tell you that.
How's your fingers smell right now?
Yeah, that's the reason why he's like, you just keep the sticks.
You can
You know
have
what?
those.
I'm going to have you read the last comment. 'Cause
It's Russ coming. Talking is worse than the beep.
No.
Oh,
Look on the screen.
Chuck's known for putting his balls on many things. Yeah, thank you, Patrick. Absolutely, exactly. And teabagging your chin for years. Oh, love
And we're out.
All right.
Patrick.
And YouTube's been officially flagged. So. Oh my
Never
God,
gonna get
dude.
monetized.
I mean, I've known Chuck now for how many years has it been, sir?
9.
9 or
Almost
10
like,
years,
yeah.
yeah.
Nice.
And I met Patrick before. I don't know.
No,
I
the
don't think I have.
concerts he may have.
Yeah,
did he
because
go,
every-
did
he-
go
he
to,
all- No,
he
because
may have gone to the first time you came out. We went to Judas Priest, maybe, or
I don't remember if I met Patrick, but
he was the guy with the ball print and.
but I will concur. I will
He
concur
had the
with
double chin.
Pat because Chuck asked me before the show on Friday night. He's like, dude, you don't think Y is gonna mind if I drop my scrotum on his drum kit? And I'm like, absolutely not.
No,
Absolutely not.
He
not a problem at all.
Downs it.
I owe a lot to Patrick because him and my brother and our other friend Dan introduced me to rock music. I'm 4 years younger than all those guys. They were the older, my brother's friends and everything else. And they're the ones who brought the albums. And fuck, you got to listen to this Ozzy album. You got to listen to this Wasp album. Oh, you got to listen to this Black Sabbath. Oh, just everything. Yeah.
All right.
Very
Yeah.
cool.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna
Very
throw
cool.
one on you.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
Throw one.
Taylor Swift.
First rock song that made you go, fuck.
Bark at the Moon. It really
All right.
was. Yeah.
That's how young he is.
Ozzy Bark at the Moon. No, I mean, I heard other stuff, but for some reason that song really, I don't know, hit.
Just resonated.
Yeah, resonated.
Stuck.
And I was like, shit, all right. And then it was Dio after that. It was the
Yeah.
second album I bought. So Bark at the Moon was the first one I bought. And then I bought Dio, Holy Diver.
I can tell you right
Nice.
now, from
Nice.
After listening to those all those years, it was definitely
Oh, it was
resonated.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was definitely resonated.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Then I started snare drum in 5th grade. And by 7th grade, it was like, I need a fuck kit. Yeah, no, so again,
Said it's
Patrick,
fucking
thank you
time.
for corrupting me.
Yeah. There you go.
All right.
I don't think I've met Pat, but one of these days maybe.
Yeah, right.
Pat.
Maybe at the Tipsy
Absolutely.
Cow.
Maybe we can fly you
Absolutely.
You can buy me a rock star.
There you go.
in. Let's fly you in for an episode. What do you think?
Oh, Pat would be great.
We'll get you in
Yeah,
here.
he's got a great palate.
Well, again, thank you, gentlemen.
Yeah,
it's
thank
always
you.
always so much fun, and of course the after show is where it really happens.
Very
So
good.
Yep.
Yeah.
looking forward to that.
Such a pleasure.
Cheers.
Again,
to be
cheers.
here and meet you all.
Cheers.
Cheers, sir.
Mike.
Come on, Mike.
Oh, wait a
Oh,
minute.
he needs something.
Yeah.
That's
Right.
There we
There
go.
we
There
go.
we go. Not yet.
All right.
not yet,
I
not
promise,
yet.
song. I promised Pat we were gonna sing this song.
Okay.
All right, ready? Who's gonna be? It's gonna be Mike. Sorry, because you have the biggest glass. Ready? Here's the brother Mike, brother Mike, brother Mike. Here's the brother Mike who's with us tonight. He eats it, he beats it, he really mistreats it. Here's the brother Mike who's with us tonight. So drink, motherfucker, drink, motherfucker, drink, motherfucker, drink. Woo!
Nice. Yeah. That was awesome.
I can get behind that.
Drink, motherfucker.
Drink, motherfucker. Drink,
Will do.
motherfucker.
I ain't got to do it. Shut it down.
Nice. Thank you
Pat,
guys for
Rock
coming.
on.
I can tell you right now, you're already you fit in perfect because of that song. You're
Get that
you're,
fucking
you're in. You're fucking in. You're in.
Continue to comment. We'll keep watching, but we're gonna have fun.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Thank you guys.
Rock
All
on,
right,
heathens.
everybody.